Hey, what's happening, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Real Talk Real Estate here on the Aaron Advantage. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes behind today. Had a couple phone calls come in and had a couple things I needed to take care of, so my apologies. I'm a little bit behind the 1:30 mark, but I hope you are ready to tune in and learn some cool stuff today. I wanted to talk about a subject that came up at our sales meeting today at FC Tucker. We actually had a panel of different agents kind of talking about different things they do at their listing presentation and things they talk about and questions they answer. And one of the questions came from the crowd that was specifically about how do I answer the question regarding these sale guarantees that people are seeing out there in the marketplace. And I kind of wanted to just touch on that because I personally have actually had experience with this coming up before at a listing presentation as well, where I've had sellers who have asked me specifically, hey, do you know of any kind of sales guarantees that there are in the market? To which I reply, yeah, I'm aware of different things that are going on. And then they always ask, do you offer me any kind of guarantee? And the truth of the matter is, I don't really personally offer any kind of sales guarantee because they're kind of different tactics that have been around in the real estate market for some time. I want to kind of break down two of the big ones that I've seen or heard of that people have asked me about and kind of discuss what kind of goes into those. I don't obviously know what everybody offers or what they're looking at, but these are different things that have popped up, especially here recently, that people are kind of talking about, so I thought it'd be a good topic to discuss. So today we're going to be talking about guaranteed home sale programs, what they mean for you, and whether or not they're necessarily a good idea or a bad one. So the two main ones that I've heard from most people that have asked me about whether or not I offer any kind of guarantee is, hey, if I don't get it sold within a certain period of time, do you guarantee that it'll either be sold in that time period or would you buy it from me? That's a big one that I've heard before. The other one is, hey, if you don't get my home sold, will you guarantee that you'd sell it for me for free? And that's another one that I've heard of as well. So I'm going to kind of break down what goes into those different programs. As I said, I don't know who offers what programs or what they're doing in the marketplace. I don't want to give any specifics on what other people are doing because I honestly don't know. But these aren't new tactics. These are things that have existed in the real estate industry for a long time. So I thought I'd break down some of the different information that I've seen on these two different programs. So one of the key points I want to talk about is specifically, if you are offering a, hey, I'll sell it within this time period, or I'll buy it back from you kind of product, one of the main important things to take away from that is there is a pre-arranged price that has to be agreed to between the seller and the agent at that point in time. That price is set up front. It's not something that you negotiate on the back end of the deal. You have to know what that's going to be before you ever sign an agreement to do all that kind of stuff. There's disclaimers, there's disclosures, all kinds of different things that have to be put out there to make sure that everybody's above board and everybody knows exactly what they're looking at. Typically, that price is going to be a smaller percentage of what the appraised value of that home is going to be. So 9 times out of 10, I've seen different stuff when I've been doing research throughout different areas where, it might be 50, 60, 70, probably not as low as 50, but 60, 70% of what the actual appraised value or market price of the home would be says, hey, if we don't get it sold by this period of time, we'll buy it back for this amount of price. Now, that's got some pros and that's got some cons to it. Obviously, pro is if you're trying to get your home sold fast and you've got a great equity position, you've built it up super fast or super high compared to when you bought the home, and you're really not that worried about maximizing your dollar, that may be a great way to get your home sold really fast. But 9 times out of 10, you can probably, in the market we're in, just incrementally drop the price, maybe sell it at a 5 to 10% discount below market value and get that thing sold super fast anyways. So not necessarily a great idea to get it agreed to that you're going to sell it on the front end to the agent at a discounted price. Another thing that I see a lot of people do is they have these built-in required price reductions for both of these agreements, that you have to agree that within certain periods of time you're going to drop the price by this incremental amount and then this incremental amount, and you have those set up on the front end. So like I said at the beginning, if we're in a highly competitive market like we are, inventory is low, demand is high, if you're dropping your price and you're being aggressive on that, you're going to get it into a price position where you're probably already going to generate enough interest that you're not going to have to sell it, because it's going to sell within any kind of specified period of time, because you're aggressively getting out in front of buyers and they're going to be willing and able to get out there and take a look at that for you as quickly as possible. So, and again, why not just go ahead and list with anybody? It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who's going to guarantee the sale, because I'll be honest with you, any agent at any time could make a claim that I guarantee I'll sell your house. A little small asterisk, you just got to get the price low enough that there's going to be a lot of buyers out there that are willing to do it. There is a buyer for every property, so that guarantee is just going to be, hey, let's just keep dropping the price till somebody's willing to make an offer. And that's not something that we necessarily need to do in our marketing right now. Now, the other one is, hey, if you don't get my home sold, I'll sell it for free. There's different people who have different models like that across the country. I'm not knocking it. It could be something that works for you. Again, you're probably going to have those pre-arranged pricing increments that you got to drop it sometimes. You may also have an agreement where, you know, if they'll sell your home for free, you have to agree to purchase your next home through them. I've seen those kind of different things as well. Again, not sure what all requirements are made by different people out there, because these are strategies that have been used for such a long time and across the country in different areas, that you just need to know what you're really getting yourself into before you sign up for any of these. The truth of the matter is we are getting homes sold at FC Tucker MD Realtors for high amounts of money in short amounts of time. Marketing times are already pretty low. Our average days on market has been looking really good for the past couple years in our entire MLS area. And not only that, average prices have been creeping up across the area as well. So if you want to get your home sold, I would love to have a conversation with you about that and kind of show you our pricing strategy, as well as all the marketing efforts that we put in to making sure that we are getting homes sold for the highest amount of money in the shortest amount of time. We don't make those kind of guarantees because, I'll be honest with you, we're going to be as aggressive as possible to make sure that we're selling at a price higher than what most of these guaranteed home sale prices are going to be anyways, which ends up putting more money back in your pocket. If you have any questions on these programs or you'd like to discuss them any further, I'm always open to answering any of your questions. So let me know in the comments down below. And also feel free to like this video and share it with anybody you know who's been thinking of selling their home, because they really need to know and understand this information and truly ask the questions before they get their home listed. As always, you can give me a call at 812-779-6273, or you can email me at aaron@theaaronadvantage.com. Looking forward to talking to you next week. Have a good day.